We drove our MG to Great Malvern, a town in the hill country of central England, to tour the Morgan factory, one of the last family-owned car companies in the world. Most Morgans begin their life in a woodpile, like this, and many end up here in the competition shop. But there's an awful lot that happens in between. But here's where a Morgan's factory life ends, and where we began our guided tour. This holding room is where Morgans wait to be distributed to their new owners. The process starts right next door, where drivetrains wait to be installed in a chassis. These are Ford V6 engines with 6-speed transmissions, and they'll soon be mated with one of these chassis. The hammering noise comes from next door, where men are literally beating metal into body parts for Morgan Roadsters, as they have for almost 100 years. It includes nailing metal to ash wood frames to make a door, while these guys work as a team to bend a flat sheet of metal into the exact specification for the hood of a Morgan. See, he eyeballs it to make sure it's right. All around the factory, men are filing metal, bending wood into just the right shape. This is the end result?
This is the end result, yes.
And where does that go?
It's rear wheel arch of the car. Here.
And that's where it goes, and it will fit. Using a polishing wheel is about as high-tech as it gets for the dashboard fascia. When the body is ready, fenders are added, and then for the first time, scraps of wood and steel begins to look like a car. Our tour took us up close and personal as we watched a Morgan take shape. Some guys work alone, and others with a partner, but each knows their job really, really well. Even though we paid $16 each for the tour, it is highly advised that you ask permission before photographing the men at work. So, of course, we did. They all said, okay. One car not made of wood is the new Aero 8. It's all aluminum, and its engine will be a powerful BMW V8. The trim shop is where the Morgans get some creature comforts. Interior trim, seats, and a top to keep out the British weather. Are they saving you for the end?
Best to last.
Yes, yeah. Believe it or not, we finally found a woman on the factory floor. Behind a sewing machine, of course. At this point, a Morgan gets bumpers and permanent wheels installed. We were surprised to see a 4-seater Morgan still being made. Many owners buy their cars to enjoy the fun of racing, and here's where they add roll bars, competition suspensions, and that little something that makes the Morgans a contender on the racetrack. A special treat for those stuck in the past is the Morgan Trike, originally made from 1933 to 1953. It's back in production. Our tour ended where it started, in the customer distribution room. Here you can see the eclectic tastes of the owners, since hardly any two Morgans are alike. In the case of this car, you might say that's a good thing. I wonder what he was drinking when he ordered this. Even so, we still have an itch for a Morgan.